talked about just staying with the process with this team as well, as Northwestern State will start on serve with Reagan Ham. And we are ready for volleyball here on the lakefront. There's the whistle from the head official, and we are set for play. Ham is going to put it in play, and that one sails out. Piva decides to peel off of that one and lets it sail just long for a point for New Orleans, and that's how this day starts. Now to serve Alessandra Mayoni, who had an absolutely phenomenal match on Thursday night. Led the team in kills and digs with a double-double. Early serve received, tight set from Ham, dug out by Cole off the deflection. Here's a swing by Piva, goes line, and she gets that one to go for the kill. Laura Piva scores the first earned point for the Privateers in this match. We'll get back to Mayoni in just a second, but 2-0 Privateers here in the opening set. Mayoni still in the service line. Alessandra sends that one sailing over. Received, Ham sets, bit of an off swing there. Winds up an easy dig for Cole, and then Roundtree is able to split that one through the block. The block attempt there. Whitfield was up front along with Benjamin. But Roundtree powered it through the both. Mayoni sends this one over on the service, received, and now Ham. Gonna set it up to the outside for Benjamin. In perfect position was Mayoni. Now a set for Piva, cross court. That one was dug out there, that time by McFarland. A swing from the back row, and that could not go for the Lady Demons. McKenna Tryon could not connect on that swing, and a great early start here for the Privateers. Mayoni leans into that one. Tryon with the reception. Now set it up here. Benjamin rejected back and then pushed back deep. Sapp covers. Eciroglu, slide play, Roundtree, and she missed that one long. Privateers a half appeal for a touch. They won't get it, and it's a point for Northwestern State, and they're on the board, 5th rally in. Now back to the service line. It is Harper Cawley. Cawley sends this one over. Sapp. Now Eciroglu, back set this time. Mayoni from deep. Cawley digs. Hustling to get to that one was Ham, and then it's just bumped back over. Free ball. Sapp passes. Middle of the court at Eciroglu. Piva taps it over and perfectly into the middle of the court for the kill. Laura Piva. We talked about it on Thursday night. When Laura scores, she can score in bunches. She had those 8 kills in that first set against Lamar last Saturday. And that's going to be a microcosm of her season. When she gets rolling, she is very tough to stop. Celia Mbaya in on rotation to serve. Celia sends this one over. Serve received by McFarland, and now Ham sets up Benjamin, and that's a kill. Deja Benjamin gets the Lady Demons back on the service line. Biggest threat from a dual perspective, both offensively and defensively, with her block touches at the net. As Alamal's reception now sets up Sapp, and Sapp gets that one through as she angled that one around the block. And that's something that Coach Preston talked about, not swinging down on the ball, but if you're an outside and making it easier to get blocked, try to go high and over or around the block, use it to your advantage and use different angles to score more consistently. As Kyla Baker's serve is received, this is a free ball maybe, and Akir Scales tries to dump it, but that one could not go, and then it's inside at the net. It winds up a point for the Privateers. Akir Scales finishes that point ultimately for the Privateers as the Lady Demons could not return it back over. 7-2, opening set. Baker sends this one in a line over. Serve received that time. It was by Tryon. Now from the middle, that one was dug out. And then Tryon tried to dump it, and it was alerted to by the Privateers. Now set up Benjamin. Mayoni digs, but whistle it dead. A net violation called, and they got Sapp for being in the net that time. So a point for Northwestern State. Now Roundtree is going to sub in here. Jade Longlad, we talked about, the Lady Demons, who run a 6'2", so you'll see, of course, we've already seen Reagan Ham, and you'll see Longlad as well. The Privateer bench was saying it was going out, and Mbaya not taking any chances, though. Here's a set from Longlad for the lefty outside for the kill. That was Olivia Bush for the point. Bush, the 6-foot junior right side, transfer from Panola Junior College out of Port Arthur, Texas. Gets the Lady Demons within 3, and now Longlad to serve once again. It's going to be something we'll keep an eye on throughout the day, as Sapp had to track that one back. Mayoni with a swing from deep, and she gets a friendly deflection off the tape and down for a point. Alessandra Mayoni with the kill. Now Eciroglu back to serve. Defne sends it high, short, serve received, and now set it up here through the middle there. That was Wesson, but that was dug out and then returned back over. Then a dig from McFarland, swing from deep, and Mbaya in position there. Now a set cross court for Sapp. That one was dug out toward the net, and it could not be kept alive further. Vinay Sapp with the point on the kill, and the Privateers trying to stretch their early advantage back out. It's now to 5. Eciroglu stays on the service line. And now a whistle rotation. The Lady Demons were not in the proper rotation that time, so a point for the Privateers. Defne sends this one high and short. Northwestern State has to scramble to it. Now from the middle, Eciroglu is able to dig that one out. Here's a swing, Mayoni in front of the 10, and that lands beautifully in the deep corner from Alessandra Mayoni, and the Privateers' lead grows again. It's 11-4. And for Mayoni, that's her second kill so far of the day. 3 Privateers on 2 kills at this juncture. Eciroglu sends it high, and that's over the 10, and then a free ball, and Sapp is able to capitalize with a free ball kill. Well, this short serve is really getting the Lady Demons out of system, and Defne has really worked on perfecting that short serve to throw defenses for a loop. Lady Demons adjust better that time on the reception by Wesson. A big swing, and then Cole, or excuse me, it was Cole who tried to dig that one out, was not able to. So a point there for Northwestern State. Serve received by Mbaya. Eciroglu sets up Mayoni. Gets that one off the side of the block that time. Alessandra Mayoni with the kill. Now Sapp back to serve. And Sapp hits the net on that one. Service error. (13-6) New Orleans. Serve on an angle. Sapp somehow gets underneath that one. And then a swing deep by Piva was dug out in the back row. Here's a try. That one was pushed deep, but covered there from Tryon. Now Mayoni, that one was dug out. Tryon again. Here's a swing from the outside. That was actually Cauley, I believe. That was dug out. Then Mayoni blocked, but continued there from Alama. Now Piva blocked again. That one goes out of bounds, though, and a point for New Orleans. Now Cole to serve. Payton sends it over, serve received, and now it's going to be set from Longlad that time, and a swing and a kill from Bush for the point for Northwestern State.